Hey guys, are you struggling with overhead movements such as pull-ups, pike push-ups, or let's say for example even handstand push-ups? So if we look at the function of these exercises, you have to think about it is the ability to have your arms go overhead in a smooth motion. So going up and then also going down. But what happens is that there's quite a bit of instability, maybe in one shoulder as opposed to the other, or there might also be like some tightness relating to maybe the lats on either side. So now the simple motion of just bringing your arms overhead like this is now unstable, or the pathway is not there. So it might look something like this motion. I'm exaggerating just so you get the point, because the actual pathway for you to get there is being blocked or restricted from something. And the thing is, you're not going to improve this by just doing the full movement alone. So you can do a crazy amounts of pull-ups, but it's not necessarily gonna improve the actual functionality of how your shoulder moves, you know? To do that, you have to actually isolate the area. So I'm actually going to show you an exercise that's going to be really valuable for you guys. Just so you know, my name is Solly and I'm from Famba Fitness. And me and my students, we constructed this super cool exercise and we call it the Famba slide. Alright, so this is what I want you to do. Because the ability to go straight up is being blocked, we're now going to aim to stretch the lats, the pecs, and also this other muscle just in front of the scapula called your subscapularis. We're gonna try to stretch those muscles to lengthen them, while at the same time we want to increase the functionality, the stability of the external rotator cuff. Okay, rotator cuffs. So you can't see my feet, but just imagine it, visualize it. So I'm going to be standing against like a door frame or a wall or a pole, and my outside foot is just a little bit outside of the point I'm working at, and I want you to stay in a tall position. So don't be slouching down, stay in a really tall position, okay? And from this position, I want you to have the chest in and the lower back flat. And you're gonna start with your arm about 90 degrees from you, right? So you can see that. What you actually can see is that I have my forearm completely on the door frame, right? And I'm going to be applying this force into the door frame, the pole or the wall. And then now, as I'm sliding up, it's going to get harder to keep that forearm on the door frame. So from this position, everything's nice and stable. I'm now going to slide up, and I don't want anything else to move. I'm sliding up, sliding up, I'm sliding up. So here, I can already feel like some tightness in the lat area. Sliding up, and you don't necessarily have to go all the way up. So about this range is okay for now. So then from there, I'm sliding down, I'm sliding down, I'm sliding down. So what you're actually going to notice is that as I'm sliding up, and I'm making sure nowhere else in my body am I moving. Like my shoulders, my hips are square, straight ahead. They're not deviating in whatever way, just facing straight ahead. So now, from here, as I slide up, there is, so I can already feel like some tightness in the lats. Sliding up, sliding up, sliding up, sliding up. There I feel a lot of tightness. And then up. What you also feel as well is now like the rotator cuff. So just here, the external rotators are going to be trying to keep your arm externally rotated, and it's going to be trying to find that stability. By trying to find that stability, it's going to show up as instability, okay? So I do that for about 5 to 6 repetitions on either side. I'll show you again. So a really important thing is also your breathing. You have to be very relaxed, because if I'm trying to lengthen particular muscles, and if I'm trying to stabilize a particular muscle group, there needs to be a calmness in your breathing. You can't be struggling, or you can't be holding your breath. You have to really, there needs to be that relaxation. So that was the first exercise. Now I'll show you the second exercise. And here we're going to work on intensifying the stretch by doing an isometric contraction. So I want you, same position, and then you're now going to slide up. And I want you to slide up to the point where you feel the resistance. So let's say from here, sliding up. And then now that's where I feel the tightness. And in this position, I'm still applying a little bit of force into the actual structure that I'm using. So I'm in the position, and then now I'm going to shift my shoulders and my hips towards, whichever arm I have up in this position, I shift towards that side, while still counteracting by keeping the forearm in the pole, in the door frame. So from here, and then now I hold that position. I'm being relaxed as much as possible, and now I'm shifting my weights, and then now I can feel my shoulder trying to find that stability. So if you're doing it right, you're going to feel like a lot of instability, a lot of tightness in the lats, in the pecs, and the instability in the shoulder itself as it tries to find stability. So you can do this one for about 90 seconds, maybe even 2 minutes, like hold, breathing, nice and relaxed, and then do the other side as well. So do these 2 exercises, just 1 set is good. If you feel you can do another set, aim for 2 sets, and then afterwards you then go into your skill, your overhead skill. So whether that's pull-ups, whether that's pike push-ups, handstand push-ups, whatever it is, try to see if you notice any more improvements than normal, because you just spent those 1 or 2 sets priming the shoulder, priming the muscles around the shoulder, priming the ligaments, the tendons, the capsule, everything around the joints to prepare you for those overhead movements. Okay, so those are 2 exercises, and now go give it a try and see if it helps you on your calisthenics journey. Alright, see you on the next video.